The crisis of 1991 to 1996, the collapse of the Soviet system. Causes: the planned Soviet economy was destroyed over the year due to inefficient leadership and the lack of a normal market system. The general fall of the Union economy in the late 1980s, early 1990s exceeded 50%. All the proposed programs to rescue the economy turned out to be ineffective. The program of Ryzhkov-Abalkin, 500 days of Yavlinsky and Gorbachev. The system of production relations required a radical reconstruction with meant, first of all, a change in the form of ownership of the means of production. The introduction of partial measures not opposed by deep complex transformation in the economy has led to increase in production decline. The launch of the inflation mechanism and destabilization of macroeconomic level. The crisis in the economy of the former USSR was essentially the main reason for its political collapse. Having gained independence, Kazakhstan didn't get rid of the heavy legacy inflation research 57 to 58% per month, held by a ruble investment from Russia and Uzbekistan. The complete stagnation of production under condition of a rupture inter-republical industrial and economic ties, accompanied by a non-payment crisis and lower living standards. K. Anti-crisis program. In April 1992, the president of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev, put forward a strategy for the political and economical development of the country until 2005. In the economy, a political privatization was proclaimed. Basic measures. First, Kazakhstan, which left the ruble zone in November 1993 as a matter of urgency in absolute secrecy, introduced the national currency tenge, and this movement was a starting point for independent economic development. Second, the most important directions was the attraction of foreign investment. As a result, by 1996, Kazakhstan became the leader in the post-Soviet space in attracting foreign direct investment. Achieved results. For 4 years, thanks to anti-crisis measures, the critical decline in production was stopped. The rate of inflation decreased from 10% in 1994 to 1.6% in 1995. The average monthly rate inflation decreased 23.5% to 4% over the year. The sharp decline in inflation has made it possible not only to stop the decline in real wages in national economy, but also to achieve an increase of 3 to 5% compared to last year's level.
Some features of social politics of the Republic of Kazakhstan. The period of progressive reform in the political system of Kazakhstan in the first decade since gaining state independence is characterized by the fact that the democratization of the political system was in full swing in the Republic. As experts noted, the democratic vectors of development processed within the framework of the so-called third wave of democratization, which covered the countries of post-totalitarian regimes. In the first years of independence, the leadership of Kazakhstan faced the task of determining its own model of state political system. The process of state building depended on the choice of presidential and parliamentary system of government, solving the problem of separation of powers, decentralization of power, etc. Development was that the political reforms were initiated by the political elite. The reforms were top-down. At the same time, the political elite was closely consolidated around the political and economic reforms carried. Another feature of the initial stage of political transformation of Kazakhstan society was that the institutional republic was not prepared for democratic changes, either from an economic or a socio-cultural standpoint. In other words, political reform started from scratch, overcoming the great difficulties associated in general with the complexity of the situation of the period itself. Among the most pronounced factors that have had a significant impact on the nature of socio-political change, we highlight the following.